welcome to my first Kandi tutorial. Today we're going to be making flower cuffs. So if I can have a moment of your time, I'd like to show you how to do that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take about an arm's length of string. Don't worry if you accidentally cut it too short, we can always tie some more on. So then, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to string 3 beads of one color onto our string. So you see that right there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to add 3 more beads of a different color onto this string. Alright, and so you're going to alternate this pattern for the rest of the cuff. You're going to want to make it big enough so the beads fit around your wrist. So my pattern right now is blue, yellow, blue, yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, hi Mr. Miyagi. That's my cat. I'm going to continue the pattern and I'll see you in a moment. I'm so bad at this. Okay, so this is our, we're gonna tie this together. So I ended up using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors. So that's what I always do for flower cuffs, is 12 colors, and each color is 3 beads in a pattern, if that makes any sense. So now we've got that tied together. I like to tie it 3 or 4 times. Now we're gonna cut off the short end of the string. Alright, so we've got our bracelet all tied together. It's gonna look like a single at this point. So you're gonna notice right where the knot is here, it's on the start of the pattern, and for me that is the blue color. So you're gonna take your string and you are going to poke it through the first bead of the color, like so. See, string goes through first color, and then you're going to take a second color. White or black is preferable because it looks like the inside of a flower. And you're going to skip the center bead, and you're going to go through the next 2 beads. So for me, that's going to be the last blue bead and the first yellow bead. Okay, so now it's going to look like this with that first white bead, and it creates like a little indent in the first row of the color, and that'll start to look like a flower as you get further into the project. So you're going to keep doing that all the way around. So slip your string through the first bead of the color, put on your other color, which is white or black, and put your string through the last color of the bead. I'm sorry if this tutorial sucks. It's my first one. Alright, so you're gonna keep doing that all the way around. String through this bead, skip, put bead on, go through the last one. I'm about halfway through making the second row of the bracelet, and one thing I forgot to clarify, make sure it's tight. Make sure to tighten your rows, okay? Alright, so I have 2 colors left to do in the pattern. So I'm gonna do those really quick. Remember, slip the string through the first bead, skip the middle, put the white bead on, and then slip it through the last color in the pattern. Tighten it, do that again, and that is our second row done. So now you're going to tie the string again right at the end there. My string got a little stuck. Alright, so this is what you should have going on. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to slip the string through the first white bead right here. And then you're gonna add 2 more colors of the pattern. So for me, that's gonna be blue and then yellow. It's gonna be the first color, the color of the row you're starting on, and then the color of the next row. So it's one right after the other, if that makes any sense. So let me show you. I got a blue and a yellow. I slide it through. So now it's going to look like that. Then I'm going to do it again. Next it's going to be yellow and blue. Slide it through the next white bead, and you keep going all the way around. So we are on the last 2 beads of the second row. So it should look like this all around. And then I'm going to put on the last yellow and blue bead, like so. And I'm going to string it through that first white bead right there. Please go through. Don't embarrass me right now. Okay, there we go. Alright. And then you tighten it, and all the way around it should look like this. So there's going to be 5 flower petals out of 6. So to do the 6th flower petal, you are going to string through the second row of beads. For me, that is a blue and a yellow bead. That is my sister over there, if you notice any noise in the background. 80% of this video is me trying to get the string through the beads. Alright, so now I've strung that through the second row, blue and yellow beads, and I'm gonna take a yellow bead, or whatever color you're using, right there in the middle, and do it like you're doing the first row. So, yellow bead, slide through these 2 beads on the top. Do it again, but with blue or whatever color you're using. Slide it through. Alright, and repeat that all the way around.
What the dog doing?
So this is how it's going so far. You're gonna notice that the top there is filled in now. And it's all very fun and good. We Love when our candy starts to look complete.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Last bead. And that is our full flower cuff. Just like that. So if you look around, you'll see all the cute little flowers. And now you're gonna tie this to the middle string. You're gonna tie it off right there. When you're doing it, you'll see what I mean by all this. I hope. I don't think I was being too unclear, but if I am, please let me know in the comments so I can improve my next candy tutorial. Alright. Damn it. There we go. Alright. So now you cut off the long end of the string, and there's your flower cuff. Enjoy!